Hey guys, it's Tori here. So today I'm keeping on my tradition that I started last year and giving you guys my favorite anti-Valentine's Day songs. Not everybody's in a happy relationship right now, myself included. So if you are either happily single or maybe not so happily single, either way, I've got some songs for you guys for Valentine's Day in case you're just not looking for your typical sappy love song. So without further ado, let's dive into the list. Now when I explain these songs to you guys, this is purely my interpretation of the lyrics. It's not necessarily the reason why the artist wrote it, and maybe it's not even the actual meaning behind it, but it's kind of what I've taken out of these songs that I think applies really well to the occasion of Anti-Valentine's Day. So just wanted to make that disclaimer. So the first song on my list is Hell of It by Omarosa, and to me, I kind of took away that this song is about a relationship where you're kind of staying in it because you're enjoying each other, but it's also very unhealthy and you're making each other upset, but you're also kind of enjoying it still, and so you're staying in it just for the hell of it, just because you can or because you want to. So it's not your typical love song. I don't even know if it necessarily is a love song, but that's kind of why it made it onto the list. And kind of keeping along the theme of unhealthy relationships, this is a song I actually wanted to include in my list last year and forgot for some reason, but the song Hate Fuck by Motionless in White. And this is actually one of my favorite songs of theirs, and to me this is just about purely using somebody for the physical side of a relationship. Maybe you even hate each other or have some disdain for each other. It's a pretty dark song, a pretty hateful song, a selfish one, but I feel like a lot of us maybe have been there before, whether it's a friends with benefits that's gone sour or whatever it may be. You kind of latch on to somebody for the sake of the physical side of things. So, you know, good times. Alright, now with this next one, I kind of vowed that I was not going to put Ariana Grande in this video because honestly, I think she's way overhyped. I think she's incredibly talented and beautiful, don't get me wrong. I just really didn't want to feed into the Ariana Grande hype, but I kind of had to because this song was just so good. The song Breakup with Your Girlfriend, I'm Bored. I don't know about you guys, but I've definitely been there before where I've basically felt that way before, where you meet somebody you really like and then realize they're in a relationship and you just wish that they would break up so that you could swoop in and go in for the kill. So if this Valentine's Day you have a crush on somebody who's taken, listen to this song and just laugh about it. Have a good time. The next one here is actually one of my all-time favorite songs from one of my all-time favorite albums, Dirt by Alice in Chains. I think there's a lot of different ways to interpret this song. It may not even necessarily be about relationships. I think it can be about anything in your life that makes you feel like dirt, that you're kind of intertwined with. And I personally have kind of applied this song to a lot of unhealthy relationships I've had where they make me feel belittled or they make me feel not so great, but at the end of the day I still love that person or I care about that person. And even if it may not be the best thing for your self-esteem or your self-worth, it's something that you are addicted to that you keep coming back to. So I think this is a pretty intense song and one of my faves. And it wouldn't be an anti-Valentine's Day song without including Toxic by Britney Spears. It's about that one person that's so bad they're good, if you will. So Britney Spears really said it best. Don't you know that you're toxic? And next up, The Call by the Backstreet Boys. This is a childhood favorite of mine. Always been obsessed with Backstreet Boys, and I actually just heard this song come up on a playlist not too long ago and I was listening to the lyrics and I was like, oh my gosh, how did they get away with this song being one of their biggest and no one even called them out on how messed up it is? Basically it's about cheating on your significant other. You go out one night and basically say, hey baby, I'm not gonna be home till late, just want to let you know I'm okay, bye, click. Turns out you're with another person the rest of the night. And so yeah, I just think this is a really messed up song about cheating. And so if you've been cheated on or you're cheating on someone this Valentine's Day, The Call by the Backstreet Boys is your anthem. And for all you sad souls out there, I've got one for you. The Sweetest Memory by 18 Visions, another classic album in my library, and this song is just about kind of hanging on to the happy moments of a relationship and realizing that you won't get those back or there won't be any more to be made. Pretty down, pretty much a bummer. And this one comes from a band that I discovered at the end of last year that I love so much, so I'm really excited to share it with you. The song is called Stone Fist by Health. I remember reading an interview with one of the members from the band where he said it was literally an anti-love song. And to me this very much describes a relationship that you're staying in and kind of maybe holding on to the past even though there's no more love left in it, there's nothing good left in it, but you're staying in it because you're attached, but you're kind of just left with a shell of what used to be and all of the baggage that comes with it. And now onto my girl Billie Eilish and her song Hostage. I think this is such a fascinating song about infatuation and being obsessed with someone to the point where you want possession of them. And to me, it's a love song, but it's not really about real love. It's about ownership rather than sharing a relationship with somebody. It's about wanting to literally hold them hostage. So I just think it's a really interesting take on a love song that's a little more messed up, a little dark, but isn't that what Billie Eilish does best? And now we've got the ultimate breakup song of 2019, Ouch by Bring Me the Horizon. And the song kind of comes from a reference from a love song that came out of That's a Spirit, their previous album, where Oliver said, "You could drag me through hell if it meant I could hold your hand." So now in Ouch, they've gone through a breakup, there was cheating involved, so the new line says, "I know I said you could drag me through hell, but I hoped you wouldn't fuck the devil." Super sassy, super on fire. So if that's about where you're at, if you've been cheated on and you're really not happy about it, definitely listen to Ouch by Bring Me the Horizon. And another one of my favorite bands that I discovered at the end of 2018 is the Struts. And they have a song called Kiss This that I think is just a perfect sassy song for realizing that it's okay to be alone and getting out of a relationship that wasn't good for you. Saying, cool, kiss this, I'm out of here. And so I think it's a great kind of breakup song that celebrates independence and realizing your self-worth and being cool with being single. And if you're looking for another darker, angry, somehow love song but somehow hate song, another one of my favorites here is Sin by 9 Inch Nails. Just gotta listen to it. It's a pretty angry, pretty angsty, also a classic, and one that's always on my Anti-Valentine's Day list. And the last one here that honestly I feel no guilt about is Liberty Walk by Miley Cyrus. I've always been a big Miley fan. I still am, let's be honest. She's an insane talent, and Can't Be Tamed was my favorite album of hers. And this song's always so empowering to me, and it still is. It's just about enjoying your freedom and breaking away from something that may be unhealthy or not good for you, and taking a liberty walk. Alright you guys, now that is a wrap for my 2019 Anti-Valentine's Day songs list. I hope you enjoyed it and find some new favorites for all of your Anti-Valentine's Day needs. So please comment below and let me know what your favorite songs for the occasion are, whether it's about a breakup, being lonely, being happy being lonely, whatever the occasion may be. I want to hear from you in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Bye!